This is an overlook of two of the hemp oils that I've used lately. They're actually the only two that I ever have used. And of course, your results may vary. This is just what I have seen and just what I think. The first one is CDB PURE. This is your website. The one that I bought was the Hemp Oil 300. With the Hemp Oil 300 extract, it's a little bit more stronger than the 100, a little less stronger than the 600, obviously. But with it, the taste kind of reminds me of back when I was younger, and I still do it to this day. If I walk across the field, I'll end up picking up one of those round blades of grass, and I'll chew on it. This is like a mouthful of grass at times. To me, this is just personally, to me, it was not a bad taste. It's not the greatest taste, but it's not the worst taste by far. I mean, it's just like you chewed on a bunch of grass. I noticed real good results, not after a week or 2 weeks. I noticed that within 2 days. I didn't see all the stuff that you see behind it, and that doesn't mean each person are different. It's different. My body's made up different than yours and mine, and we have different diets, different ailments. So what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. When you go natural, I heard it once described as it's like a football team. One man does not make a football team. It takes, 11 men to make a team. Each person has their own thing that they do best. And the same as with any kind of holistic care. One thing is not going to be the game winner or the game changer. Here lately, I've seen a big hype on turmeric. With turmeric, I take it to this day. I like turmeric. I think it's very good for you. Does it do everything it said? No. There's a lot of hype behind it. But is it real good for you? Yeah. One thing I noticed, it did help me with a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Nowadays they're saying it can prevent cancer. I know that's not true because I took it religiously until one day I choked on 2 pills. It wasn't the pills' fault. I had developed throat cancer. And I had been taking turmeric for a long time. So, no, it won't, but it may in some people. In me, it did not. But to get back onto this, the CDB PURE, it doesn't have the THC. So, that's the part of it that gets you high. If you're going through cancer, I would suggest getting the real stuff. I wouldn't get the hemp, I would get the marijuana and eat it, vape it, however you want to do it. That's what pulled me through when all else failed during radiation and chemotherapy years ago. And this one is, like I say, it won't get you high. It's not going to do that. You probably read this whole page by now. This, I have decided, is the best one on the market. It's not cheap, but it is good. Like I say, within 2 days, I noticed the difference. So this is the other one I'm trying. I'm trying it currently. I went through one bottle of the CDB PURE, and now that this ELIXINOL, I couldn't find the exact one that I've got. But I do have the cinnamon drops. Mine is hemp oil plus coconut extract. With this one, I've noticed it's quite a considerable deal thinner than the CDB PURE. and it does have a cinnamon taste, which is okay. I mean, it's, you know, I'm not going to jump up and down about it. I've been on this about a week and a half, and I've actually not noticed anything. Maybe a little. I went with a 300 on both, but this one, you know, I'm just not doing as well with it as what I was with the CDB PURE. So, I mean, I don't know the difference in them other than I don't think the CDB PURE has all this other stuff added. You know, pigments and even water. I probably won't go back. This is a lot cheaper, but I probably won't go back with this. Just simply because I'm not getting good results. That doesn't mean you won't. It just means I'm not. So, I mean, since I've been doing this, and the biggest reason I want to do it was rheumatoid arthritis. I already take Boswellia, which is basically frankincense capsulized. And it does help quite a bit. And the other one is anisflaxin or something like that. It's an algae that grows only in Hawaii. Those two do help, but they don't stop it. It's not 100%. So this I heard would, you know, would work. So I tried it. Like I said, it's not a miracle cure, and I don't think it's doing it on its own. I think it's in the combination with what I already take. But it does help. The thing that I hadn't heard about was neuropathy. Some of y'all know what that is, some of y'all don't. But I've ended up with neuropathy in my hands, feet, and face, which since I've had it since 2010. Some days the feet are so bad that you can't hardly walk. I take gabapentin for it, and it does good. But if I take the dose they want me to take, I lose my balance, so I take a lesser dose and tolerate some pain. With the CDB PURE, it made a heck of a difference. With the other, I haven't. It's made some difference. It's helped a little, but it lacks a long ways from being CDB PURE. For those interested in growing hemp, and you know, cannabis has hemp and cannabis has marijuana. This is not marijuana. But for those who are interested, I looked into growing it here in Tennessee. I thought maybe we'd dedicate an acre to it. I don't know about other states, but here, you know, it's like you have to have it checked every so often. It's $35 an hour for their trip there to collect the plants, to take back and test. You also have to pay $250 for the test, each test. It doesn't say if they're going to, you know, take multiple plants or what. You'd have to sell it for a fortune. And then the thing that got me was they said you'd have to use their fertilizers and their herbicides and pesticides. That's what's killing us here in America now. Herbicides and pesticides. So, you know, just not good. You've almost got to go out of America to get anything decent. It's sad. I mean, our diet itself is outlawed in most of the world, and it ain't like the UN is user friendly either. And they've even got better standards than our FDA and USDA. And there might even be a reason for that. Actually, there is a reason for that. So, you can look around and read the benefits, and just because somebody gets a benefit from one thing and somebody doesn't, that may or may not apply to you. I mean, you read the benefits of it, and you may get more benefits than I have. The benefits I have, however, are enough to make me continue. It's well worth that. I went to Live Strong. I mean, there's a lot of people. One reason I went to Live Strong is when I was doing chemo, I never seen the American Cancer Society do anything for anybody. Or there's another cancer group. I never seen these pink ribbons. The woman's breast cancer thing. Hey, we sit in a big, huge room all taking chemo together. I never noticed any of them helping anybody. The one thing I did see, and I didn't see a lot of it, but I did see some, was Live Strong. Maybe that's why they're kind of shunned now by this joke of a medical society we have. But anyway, getting back to the topic. If you have reservations because you think it's pot, then obviously you are not informed. You've not bothered to research it. I researched this heavily because I don't like pot, though I did use it during chemo and radiation. And I will credit it with pulling me through it as far as an herb goes. I mean, God pulls you through stuff, but you know what I'm saying. But this is not pot. This is not the devil's plant. This is nature. This is natural. No side effects. It's not addictive. Once you do it and you start getting the benefits, and with the CDB PURE, you're going to notice the benefits within 1 to 2 days. And then from there, it's just going to get better. It's all gravy after that. As for me, like I say, I plan on continuing it. Matter of fact, I even bought some hemp cream from Oceanic APC cream with cannabis oil. I bought that at the Amish store. If they're selling it, what does that tell you? So anyway, that's my honest evaluation. It's helped my neuropathy greatly. The CDB PURE does it, like the other one doesn't. And it's helped in conjunction with other things with my rheumatoid arthritis. And so far, I've not had to take conventional meds for my rheumatoid arthritis. You also want to look at your diet as well, which mine sucks. But anyway, that's about it.